we came up with the concept of the Excellerator Fund, because Carlos and I started my organization in 1998. Carlos didn't start his organization, but he basically took over a startup.
Right.
And we remember all of the things that happened that were difficult. And we said, we don't want leaders in our community to have to learn the hard way, the way that we did. How can we be in a position to be that change? And part of that change means bringing up other Mexican and Black leaders and giving them the funding and the capacity that they need to be successful, because we're now elders and we're now getting to the other side. Our role now is to look at the younger brothers and sisters and see how we can provide a pathway so that everything we learn we can share.
For us, it's providing resources to Black and Mexican-led not-for-profits. It's building up the ecosystem of not-for-profit organizations in Chicagoland. It's eliminating some of the barriers to growth and development as well. I'd say it's an initiative that's built squarely on trust and innovation.
We, Carlos and I, have realized that when you're an organization with a smaller budget, it is very hard sometimes for philanthropy to either find you or to give you a large grant because your budget is at a certain point.
And Luis, I would venture to say, with all of the years of experience we've had, this Excellerator Fund was designed in such a way that it wasn't extractive. This is also a time when the Black population is dwindling, the Mexican population is rising, and our communities must continue to bridge gaps and continue as partners. And so I think it's important that LP and GAGDC and the Excellerator Fund get as much publicity and notoriety and showcase that our communities do love each other, we do work together, and we're building bridges.
And when we look at the nonprofit sector, many times people are looking at our sector as a stepping stone because Black and Brown-led organizations are not funded at the capacity that is needed for people to live a good life and work in nonprofit. It should not be this difficult to dedicate your life to helping your community, and then at the same time you're trying to figure out how to make payroll. And one of the things that we want to do is we want to change that. The nonprofit community in most of our neighborhoods is one of the largest, if not the largest, employers that you'll see in Black and Mexican communities. We need to invest in that. We need to invest in those leaders, and we need to make sure that there's the funding there so that these organizations can stay in the nonprofit sector, not just grow their own organizations, but be able to grow themselves.
Right.
You have somebody who is just an all-star of a person with a fantastic organization. You have me who has been doing this work with another organization. And independently, we can do really good things. But together, we can do even bigger and better things.
I love this guy. And I mean, this is genuine. And,
yeah, it's really cool.
My man.